Let's start with a reading from page 6 of the Tao Te Ching. This passage introduces us to the idea of the void. Think of it as an unadorned canvas that holds infinite potential for an artist. And similarly, for the Taoist, the void carries an equal potential. It's essential to grasp that the void is not merely a deficiency or a void. It is an active space brimming with the essence of the Tao, the source of things. It plays the role of creation's cradle and the universe's womb. In our modern society, we often dread emptiness, continuously rushing to occupy every moment, every silence. But Taoism urges us to embrace the void, accept the empty space, and recognize the deep potential for growth and transformation within. The void is not an end, but a beginning. It is not a desolate wasteland, but a fertile field for all existence. The Tao can be likened to an empty vessel, yet it's in its emptiness that its utility lies. It is the silence between the notes that creates music. It is the space within the clay pot that makes it useful. Embrace the void and discover the fullness of life. The Tao is often described as a mystery, an enigma that is both elusive and all-encompassing. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, knowing that there are depths to it that you cannot possibly fathom. This is the Tao. It is the essence of everything that exists, and yet it remains intangible, like the air we breathe or the wind that rustles the leaves. The paradox that lies within the Tao is the very essence of its beauty. It cannot be touched or held. Its effects are profoundly visible in the world around. It is the energy that gives life to the blooming flowers, the force that drives the raging rivers, the rhythm that guides the changing seasons. It is the underlying current of all existence, seen and unseen. The Tao does not demand understanding, doesn't call for analysis or dissection. It invites us to embrace the mystery, to surrender to the unknown, encourages us to let go of our need for certainty and control, and instead to find peace in the ambiguity. Surrender, we begin to experience the Tao in its fullness. We start to see its influence in every moment, every interaction, every breath. We come to realize that the Tao, in its elusive mystery, is the origin of all things. The Tao, in its profound emptiness, is often referred to as the origin of all things. Imagine a field of endless potential, a blank canvas on which the universe paints its masterpiece. That is the Tao. Nature may be elusive, indescribable, and beyond human comprehension, yet it is the source from which all things spring. Often think of emptiness as a void, as nothingness. Yet in the context of the Tao, emptiness is not a lack, but rather the ultimate potential. It is the fertile ground from which all things grow, the boundless space in which all things exist. The Tao, in its infinite emptiness, is akin to a cosmic womb, the mother of the universe, nurturing and bringing life to all things. A seed. Within that seed is the potential for a great tree, a potential that comes to fruition only when the seed is planted in the earth. The same way, the Tao is the ground in which all potentials are planted and from which all life springs. The ever-flowing fountain of creation, the boundless sea of existence. The Tao, we find the unity of all things, the harmony of the cosmos. See that all things, in their diversity, are manifestations of the one Tao. The Tao, we find the birthplace of the myriad things of the world. Page 6 of the Tao Te Ching presents us with profound insights into the nature of the Tao. We've journeyed through the concept of the Tao as a void, an unoccupied space that is far from empty but teeming with potential and limitless possibilities. Delved into the enigma of the Tao, a mystery shrouded in silence and darkness, yet an integral part of our existence. We've explored the Tao as the origin, the foundation from which all things spring forth. These concepts into our consciousness, we understand that the Tao isn't a distant, abstract philosophy, but a living, breathing essence that permeates our lives. It's the air we breathe, the decisions we make, and the connections we form. Consider this. How does the Tao manifest in your life? You nurture its presence. Through the Tao, we find a source of wisdom and a path to understanding the mysteries of the universe.